You can find green in the most unlikely places, but maybe the most unlikely place is at Circuit Paul Ricard, a beautiful, big racetrack in southern France. That's where we had our first encounter with the Mercedes SLS AMG E-Cell, the battery-powered version of the Gullwing. Now, while it might look a lot like the Gullwing that you used to seeing, that's been on sale since 2010, the SLS E-Cell version is actually quite different under its skin. It's almost completely transformed under its skin to accommodate an 864-cell, 48 kilowatt-hour battery pack. It's almost stock inside too, but if you look carefully at the gauges and the LCD screens, you'll see battery indicators for charge state and range. See if it's an AMG down to its carbon ceramic brakes. We went for a short first drive at Paul Ricard. After what amounted to a short technical briefing, we took off silently from the parking lot. One of the key features of the E-Cell is its adaptable driving dynamics. Like the SLS AMG GT, you can choose from Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus settings, but the dynamic range on the E-Cell is much broader. Engineers call the Comfort setting an S-Class setting, and they're not far off. It's still an SLS, and one with a pushrod suspension and ample power, so it's still easy to thread through a series of cones set up for us. But it gets progressively more nimble as it dials first into the Sport setting, and then into Sport Plus. The E-Cell also has 4 electric motors. Each one weighs about 100 pounds, and they set inboard so they don't put too much weight on the wheels. What those motors do is pretty amazing. They actually deliver all-wheel drive, and they deliver individual amounts of torque to individual wheels. That means as the car senses it's oversteering or understeering, it can apply discrete amounts of power to the wheel that needs it. The battery pack delivers the equivalent of 740 horsepower, and 0 to 60 times are estimated at just under 3.9 seconds. However, the realities of battery life mean that top speed is limited to 155 miles an hour. There are other concessions too. You'll have to give up that fantastic AMG soundtrack for one that's a little closer to the Jetson-style electric car noise we've come used to in other electric vehicles. The big concessions? The price is about $550,000. And of course the AMG E-Cell hasn't yet been confirmed for the US market. Then if you want a quick charge in under 3 hours, you'll have to install a special unit in your own home. Otherwise, it'll take up to 20 hours for a full charge. By the time a few lucky global citizens get theirs this year, Mercedes says it'll be the first electric supercar builder on the planet. For now, we're just happy to be among the few who have actually gotten behind the wheel to drive a little bit of the future. Now for more on the E-Cell, stay tuned here at Green Car Reports and our sister sites Motor Authority and The Car Connection, and follow us on Twitter at Green Car Reports. I'm Marty Paget. Thanks for joining us.